welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out.
Sorry about that little error, but on a happy note, welcome back to my YouTube channel viewers. I hope that you've missed the flying content, but whilst I've been on holidays. But I'm back, and today you get to fly with Kath on the return leg of her 2-day cross-country training from Murray Bridge up to her sheep station near Broken Hill. 1.5 hours flying through some interesting weather, and all in 18 minutes. So enjoy.
That's it. That's better. Round you come. That'll work. Of course, don't stop on the gravel. Good job. Fuel.
Traffic Wentworth, Jabiru 7560, lined up and rolling, runway 26. Wentworth.
Up we go. Welcome to my office.
Well, hopefully the office is as calm and tranquil as it has been
Yep.
all morning.
That would be rather nice.
Would be. Slightly ambitious, but rather nice. So I'm tracking this way and then
To
to
get away
get
from the crowd.
over the
Yep.
river
Yep.
and all the
nasty
sort of
country.
dodgy country, and then I'll track along the highway, freeway.
Yep.
If you were wondering where I...
No. I'm not heading in the right direction, that's all that matters. I'll have a look at the rain too, see what that's doing. Back home. Yeah, a little bit of light stuff, but nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, you can sort of see up here that there's a bit of stuff that
Yeah.
is only...
Banking up sort of behind the hills, but only drizzle.
Yeah.
We should be fine.
And actually more the north of Adelaide than...
Yeah. This looks much happier now.
Yeah. Yeah, just better to have that.
That's half full and under half full, that's good.
Yeah.
And again, particularly because we know we're going towards bad weather, or potentially bad weather, then we might have to turn around.
Yeah.
So how long did you plan for this leg to take?
So I expected Wentworth to Loxton to be 45 minutes. And we left at 12:50, but that's 12:20
That's all right.
SA time.
How long did you say it would take, roughly?
45.
Okay.
I am taking a slightly meandering route because I'm going between the rain.
Yep, that's on. Yeah, so that's a good, you can see it from the air, much easier on the ground, rain.
Yep.
And because you can sort of basically see straight through it, even though it isn't very fine,
Yeah.
it's called Virga.
Yeah.
And Virga is, on its own, it's not too bad, doesn't do much harm. And it's very fine, and most of the time it doesn't even hit the ground. But when you fly through it, you saw what little speckles we had on the windscreen before.
Yeah.
That's Virga. Very small drops of rain. But when those drops start to thicken up, that's when you've got to go between them.
Yeah.
Or go back. And as you would know, there's this nice major road here, obviously going to Loxton.
Yep.
So if you've got to deviate, you go around the rain, then you keep flying back until you find the road again.
Yeah.
No, you'll be fine. I'm quite happy. I knew you'd be able to do it. I just
Oh yeah.
had to be patient with you, that's all.
Like I said the whole way, I knew once I had to go somewhere, I'm much better at this stuff than stalling or sharp turns or...
It's the stalling's the worry though.
I know. But I find the difficulty getting into the stall, not...
Oh, I can get you into one if you want, no problems at all.
But I knew, you know, I always had a sense that once I got navigating, you know, I wouldn't, I'd have a, you know, I wouldn't be bad at it, put it that way.
Sure. Well navigated, Kath. Well, we said that was Lake Victoria, didn't we?
Yep. Yeah, so I reckon it's about 80% full right now.
Okay.
17%.
So they're draining another lake to there, didn't you?
So they were draining Menindee Lakes. They spent a year, we had 5 years worth of water in Menindee Lakes, and they drained it in, essentially, in a year.
Oil temperature's cold, isn't it?
Yeah. I assume because it's so cold up here. But that's, I mean, is it a bad thing to have a cold oil temperature?
Either that or the sender that sends it here and failed.
Yeah, dodgy.
But we've got oil pressure,
Yeah.
and that's still green, so that if it got too hot and wasn't indicating, this would get
Yeah.
thinner and thinner and thinner, be in the yellow.
Yep. Now, can I just ask, you know, we've got that light rain, whatever you call it,
Yep.
up here. It's obviously a bit heavier to the left than the right, but I could sort of go around out here to the left, but then I'm over Tiger Country. So, like, what's your judgment? Or I could sort of deviate up here a bit.
If you go over there, there's Tiger Country that way.
Yeah, but there is a main road up there.
Yeah, but there's no Tiger Country that way. Like that's all other than this bit of brown here,
Yeah,
but
okay.
it's clear over there. At the moment, I'd keep going.
Yep.
Go between that, as you're pointing to now.
Yep.
Stay away from the right. But again, if you had the technology turned on, which we can do because you're flying, there's only this little bit of thin stuff here.
Yeah.
And it's doing bugger all. So this is rain.
Yeah.
That's Virgo, right?
Yep.
So I'd suggest it's most probably Virgo and quite harmless.
Yeah.
But if it gets thicker, that's when we're going to think about diverting.
Yeah.
And so you couldn't divert that way.
No.
No way in hell. That sort of Pinaroo out that way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to go that way. Out further there's dark as all hell.
Yeah.
So
and
we've
there's
only got
nothing
this
out
bit
there.
here.
Yep.
So if it kept coming, we know it's coming this way, I'd be heading back.
Yep.
If it got worse.
Yep.
Yeah, good question.
And you can see sort of beyond it, there's nothing.
Yeah, clear as a bell that way. No thunder and lightning. We've
Yeah.
seen enough of that. Remember that day? Whoa, you didn't see it, but I did out here.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, nice one. Nice at all.
That was a good lesson
Yep, sure
that
was.
day.
Yeah, so now I can see Loxton. I can see the almond orchards.
Yeah.
Green on
Yep.
on the corner, and the airfield is on that corner,
Yeah.
on that left-hand front corner. So
Yep. And this road basically takes us straight
up,
to Loxton.
exactly
Yep.
right.
See, I said that would be my easiest thing.
Oh yeah. We're not there
You're
yet.
going to send me somewhere, Howard.
Oh yeah, you've got no idea where you're going.
Sorry?
You've got no idea where you're going. So when we get to Loxton,
Yeah.
we won't land there. We'll. I want you to come down to 500 foot above the ground.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, like 200 out here. So make it 1,000 feet indicated, right?
Yeah.
Near enough. And then I want you to find your way home at 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Why? Because we've got cloud above us. Simulation only.
Yep.
We won't do it all the way home. I just want you to get used to the fact it's very different. Basically, the lesson is you shouldn't be navigating at 1,000 feet anyway. Like technically you shouldn't be that low.
Yep.
If you are, you're trying to stay under the clouds. But also, it's not impossible, but it's very difficult.
Yep.
So I want you to remember what it felt like to try and find your way home.
Yep.
I remember the instructor doing it to me. That's
Yep.
what I'm doing, making you do it.
Yep.
Basically so you won't go there.
I just love how the border isn't actually straight on the river. It's fantastic. The fact that no one's ever actually bothered to straighten it up.
No one's ever bothered to what?
Well, straighten it up, you know. No one's ever thought, oh, you know, we could actually make it a straight line the whole way through. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Minor problem. So now we've got ground speed of 93, we're doing 107, so got a bit 10 knot headwind.
Yep.
That's lower
That's
down.
actually not too bad.
No, but that's lower down, of course.
Yeah, and I was expecting around a 17.
Okay. Then what I want you to do is get on your track to go to Murray Bridge.
Yep.
And I want you to keep at this height until you can find Wanby, which will be on your left-hand
Yep.
side.
Yep.
So it's going to be off, you won't be flying to Wanby, but on which there's
Yeah,
Wanby
yeah.
out there.
Yep.
How'd our time match up? It'll take us more or less. What call would you make here? Just for safety.
Yep, so flying overhead runway, yep.
Not need the runway, just overhead.
Yep. Flying overhead at 1,500.
Tracking southwest.
Yep. Traffic Loxton, Jabiru 7560, flying overhead at 1,500 and tracking southwest. Loxton.
Perfect. So what's your next direction going to be?
80. Oh, sorry, 240.
That sounds better.
Ground speed's 80. You can't go back.
I don't mind. You're the boss. Saying runway 19, light breeze, cloudy and no problems.
Lovely. That's
should
what
be
we
good.
like to hear.
So there's a bit of that thin rain there,
Yep.
but thicker over there, so that's good, we're heading that way.
Yep.
Good. If you had to fly much lower than this under a cloud, I wouldn't continue the trip.
Yep.
This is basically scud running. We call it scud running. You're just trying to get under because you don't know whether it's going to close on you as you're getting further down here.
Yep.
An old instructor said you constantly need to have three things as reference points. So there's a town, there's a tower, Loxton's there. There's 3 points. I know where I am.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's all those sand dunes again, always east west. Because the prevailing wind is blowing that way, over the humps.
Yeah.
In fact, because most people make the sand dunes bigger every time.
Yeah.
There's a dust storm.
Not to be cocky, but I'm pretty sure that's Wompy over there.
Whereabouts?
The white silo.
So how are you going on your track up here?
Yeah, a bit south.
Okay, climb up to your normal cruising height again. We'll get a bit of winds up there, I think. At the moment, we've got 110, 95, so we've got a 15 knots down here, which you said was 17, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay, see what it's like up there. Yeah.
Yeah,
see,
no.
that, watching you do that without thinking, well, I thought about it, of course. That's why I'm happy to put passengers with pilots.
Yeah.
Because you've gone past the point of, oh, I forgot that, I forgot that. You don't forget, that's good. Sorry, you going to say?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm glad it's got a heater because I'm thinking of those cold days.
Yeah, oh yeah, and it's
flying
cold up here.
Solano.
And you might want to get up here,
Yeah.
but it's cold. And it heats your side, not this side as much. So you get
that
more of
works
the heat.
for me.
Oh yeah, you get more of the heat. But it warms up the
Yeah.
cabin as a whole, but it's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got a nice big clear patch to send between the clouds, that's good.
So we've got half tank now on that side.
Early. There you go.
That's
because we're pitched down.
Yeah. Traffic Murray Bridge, February 7560, 10 miles to the northeast. Expect circuits in 5 minutes. Currently at 2000 feet. Murray Bridge.
And February inbound to Murray Bridge, Sierra Kilo India as a Piper. We're currently over at Kalute, 3,500, tracking to the northwest.
So you're obviously working out how you're going to approach it.
Yep, and if he's using 19.
Yep.
Which might be interesting. I mean, do we have much of a headwind?
None.
No, okay.
Well, up here, nothing.
Good eye.
So how are you going to join 19?
So I'll go... Oh, actually, I was going to go around, but what I can do is go down and join on the 45.
Correct.
Traffic Murray Bridge, February 7560, joining downwind runway 19 on the 45. Murray Bridge. Traffic Murray Bridge, February 7560, turning final, runway 19 for a full stop.
Your dreams were
Murray Bridge.
your ticket out. Welcome back to that same
Well, that's
old
been, that's it.
place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you
Keep it
hung
like that.
around.
Beautiful, keep it.
But those
Just that little
dreams
trickle,
have
lovely.
remained and they've turned around.
Work your way down.
Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, we tease him a lot,
No rush.
but we got him on the spot.
No rush.
Welcome back.
Oh, keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. Oh, yes. You're the girl. Give me a 5 on that one. Oh, I feel much better.